Hey guys, Rowan here, and this video is gonna be isn't gonna be as happy as I usually try to make my videos. So, as you guys know, this year, 2020, it's been an adventure, to say the least. Not a good one. But, well, even when you think things are only gonna get worse, they'll get better. Most of us didn't expect to have news of a vaccine for the current pandemic until like next year. We're actually getting word of it. We actually got word of it either early this month or late last month. I don't know. Of course, it's still going to take a while for it to be available to the public, but hey, at least we're getting it. But yeah, um, I I personally know that even when things seem like they'll only get worse, they can get better. I have epilepsy and autism. 2 in every 3 epileptics have autism, so yeah. Um, for a long time, I had epilepsy. I still do, but for a long time, I had epilepsy and didn't expect it to be over, or at least be controlled. But well, here we are. My epilepsy's controlled. Thanks to my meds. Now, as anyone with autism knows, and some people that don't have autism know, autism doesn't have meds. But but autism doesn't affect me much because of the fact that I've had it for so long that I'm able to tone down the effects of autism. Um, um, Another example is, well, there's the fact that sorry, I'm not all that good at this. When I say this, I mean YouTube, talking about things like this. I mean, come on, look at my subscriber amount. I'm barely over 10. That's proof that I'm not good at YouTube. And if you guys saw the last video I posted, you also know I'm not all that good at voice acting. Well, voice manipulation and voice acting. But, yeah, this year hasn't been that good of a year, but things will get better. I promise. even if you don't think things will get better, I know they will. Like I said, I'm not good at this, so eventually I'll be at least good at YouTube. It'll take a while, but eventually. Um, but yeah, please, please don't think that things are only going to get worse from here. Be optimistic. If you're optimistic, things will get better. Because I may have thought that my seizures would never be controlled or I'd never be able to properly deal with my autism. But I always stayed optimistic that that those two things would happen. And they happened. Um, in the most recent three Star Wars movies, um, after that touching moment between Han and Ben, I was optimistic that Ben would change, turn from Kylo Ren back into Ben. By the way, spoiler alert, I didn't go too much into it, but still, spoiler alert from now on, because now I'm going to get into it. No, chances are, if you haven't seen the new three Star Wars movies yet, you're not interested in them. Um, of course, this didn't have anything to do with it, but in the movies, Rey was optimistic that he'd change. You could see him changing from the dark side even in the first movie. He was going back to the light. And the final instance of him going back to the light that actually brought him back to the light side, big spoiler alert real quick, was when his mom died. It was when Leia died. He felt remorse when he killed his dad, Han. He felt shock when he saw that he didn't kill his uncle. Based on the fact that Leia's his mom, you can guess who his uncle is. And he felt sadness when he sensed his mom die. From like 20 systems away. When his mom died, that was the final straw. He went back to the light side when his mom died. And then when Rey went to fight her grandfather, he took he took an old school X-wing from the wreck of the Death Star. Based on the fact that there's a throne room in the wreck, it's the second Death Star. But yeah, he took a TIE fighter there, and helped Ray. Ray was optimistic that he'd change, and he did. Another example is Minecraft. People are, ever since the update before the Nether update, people have been optimistic that Mojang would continue to update, and then we got news of the Nether update, and we were like, yes, but we were still cautiously optimistic as they could cancel it. Now the Nether update's here, and we know they're still updating Minecraft. Though we're still remaining cautiously optimistic, especially considering Caves and Cliffs will be one of the biggest updates yet. But, yeah. If you just stay optimistic, good things will happen. Even if you're cautiously optimistic, good things will happen. Now, sometimes bad things will happen even if you're being optimistic. For instance, I knew my Xbox would at some point be unusable, but I was optimistic it would take a while. On Monday, my Xbox became unusable due to old age. The disk tray no longer opens. So yeah, I've been pretty bored for the last 4 days. But yeah, I found this out when... Also, the reason I say that isn't because I don't want to play the game that's currently in there. It's because there is no game in there. I managed to get Star Wars KOTOR's disc out before it closed permanently. But I wanted to play Minecraft on Monday. So I grabbed Minecraft after I put KOTOR in the place I put all my video games. I got over to the Xbox, opened this, and then the disc tray just closed and refused to open. That's proof that bad things can happen if you're optimistic too, but most of the time good things will happen. So yeah, the point of this is stay positive. Don't think negatively just because we're going through a rough patch. Think positively because of what will come after the rough patch. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!